what's in the box. Yes, my friends, big box. Lots of goodies. This is from US Games. They just had a sale on their decks a couple weeks ago, and I was able to take very good advantage. I ordered 8 decks. This is the largest deck order I've ever placed for myself. Let's see what's in the box, shall we? Now, the decks that I ordered are, in alphabetical order, the Alchemy of the Spirit, Enchanted Wheel Oracle, Maidens of the Wheel, Mystic Sisters Oracle, Soul's Journey Oracle, Treekeepers Oracle, Weeds and Witches Oracle, and When Women Had Wings Tarot deck. Yeah, plenty of decks. And we're going to see what's in here. I am so excited. I probably won't have time to do a total flip through of each deck. I will film separate videos for the decks that I like, because I don't deal with reviewing decks that I do not resonate with. So, because I only do positive reviews. What is this? Dear Mary, we are pleased to enclose the material you requested. Thank you for the opportunity to be of service. US Games Incorporated. Well, there are the decks. Oh gosh, this is a tote. I didn't even know this was in here. Huh. Okay, wait. Oh, it's stapled. Let's see what this looks like. All right. Oh, wow. It's pretty good quality. I can feel that immediately. Oh, look, it's got their logo in teal on black with these botanicals behind it. That's gorgeous. Ooh, I love it. And it probably does not have any type of a pocket or pouch in it. No, it's just a tote, but hey, I've got somewhere to put my decks. This is nice. Wow, certainly was not expecting this. Okie doke. Let me set that aside. And now, that's what the pouch came in. Here we go. And I will tilt the boxes so they don't pick up the glare from my ring light. Hopefully, let me check my camera. Okay, that's pretty much how I have to hold it. This is Maidens of the Wheel Oracle cards. In the inner journeys through the cycles of the year. And this is by Tammy Wampler. And here are some of the card images. I just thought the art was really gorgeous. There's the majority of the decks in my collection, I do not collect to use for readings. I collect for the art because I'm an artist myself. And I thoroughly appreciate the amount of work that goes into this. I have my own deck published with Schiffer Books, the multi-award-winning Egyptian Lenormand, available on Amazon and at schifferbooks.com. So I know what it takes to create a deck. This one is the Weeds and Witches Oracle, illustrations by Fabiana Belmonte, written by Cecilia Latari. And here are 3 examples of the cards. Again, another deck, completely different look to it, but I thought it was gorgeous, so I wanted to check it out. Then we have Mystic Sisters Oracle deck by Emily Bolivet, I guess, or Bolivet, depends on how she pronounces it. And here are examples of those cards, which again, I thought were gorgeous. Continuing on. Oh, here's a baby one. Enchanted Wheel Oracle. Written by Alison de Nicola, artwork by Sabina Espinet or Espinet. Again, depending on how she pronounces it. This one has 45 round cards. Just an example on the back. Here's another image. And another. So I thought that was different looking, you know. And let's see. This is the Soul's Journey Oracle. I cannot read it. Wait, what? Oh, Practical Epiphany for Personal Growth by Rasoli. And here are, again, some of the images. And again, I just thought they were stunning and very ethereal. So I had to get that one too. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm just trying to restack them on the side of my desk here so they don't end up falling on the floor. And then this one is really different. Alchemy of the Spirit by Cristina Gonzalez. And I was just like, wow, you know? So I had to give this one a shot. So we'll see what that looks like. And hits keep coming. Treekeepers Oracle, written by Angie Sullins, artwork by Stephanie Law. And I love, love, love Stephanie's artwork. She does the Dreamscapes Tarot. And what's her latest one called? Oh, the name escapes me. The Verdance Tarot. So I just had to get it. I just adore it. This is all watercolor art. And I mean, the amount of detail that goes into her paintings is incredible. As a watercolor artist myself, I don't even know how she does it. I really don't. Lots and lots and lots of layers, I'm sure. And then we have When Women Had Wings Tarot Deck. This is heavy. Written by Angie Sullins. Artwork by Jenna Della Grottaglia. Oh, she did another deck. Was it one of the Moonology decks? I can't remember now, but I've seen her name on decks before. And here again are some images. Okay, I got mainly Oracle decks here, so let's set that one aside. Wow. It's Christmas. Actually, this is a part of my Christmas present from my husband. So, because I was on a no-buy, and he's like, I know how you are about your decks. Because I was going, US Games is having a sale, and I can't buy any. Oh. He says, go ahead. Here's your budget. And I was like, oh my gosh, thank you. So, I used up every bit of that budget, too, let me tell you. Here they are, minus the tarot deck. Let's see, what should we open first? The round one? That's what I'm hearing. All right. Let me get my scissors here. I always try to look for a bit of the plastic that's all bunched up, because the last thing you want to do is scratch the heck out of your brand new decks box. Round decks are published every once in a while, but holy cow, not too often. This does not want to open. Oh man, okay, hang on, let me get my dull scissors. No, those aren't the dull ones. Well, maybe we won't be seeing this deck today. Gee whiz. Again, I don't want to scratch it. Okay, guys. Woo! Any day now. Meanwhile, probably 90% of you... There I go, I dented the box. Oh, that's just lovely. Meanwhile, 90% of you have flipped over to a different video while... Oh my gosh, that felt like it was glued. There we go. Maybe. The suspense is killing me. Is it killing you? Oh my God. Okay. The Enchanted Wheel Oracle. Oh, it's a beautiful Phoenix card. Isn't that gorgeous? The guidebook. Oh, full color images of each card. So that's nice. You know, if you're going to do small thumbnails, that's fine, but at least make them full color like these. That's just really nice. So that is the guidebook. Preparing the cards, oracle spreads. And then it presents the cards in numeric order. Beginning with the Wheel of the Year and onward. Very nice. And then these are shrink wrapped. Shrink wrapped for their protection and my aggravation. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I guess right here. And after much hullabaloo, they are finally free. And there is the Wheel of the Year. Okay, right off the bat, these cards are pretty flimsy. You're going to want to be really careful how you shuffle them. I mean, look at this. Very easily bent out of shape. Kind of like some people I know. But I love the artwork. And, you know, I love the novelty of a round deck. Round decks can be really fun to read with. They just give the reading a different vibe. And I'm pausing because my dog's outside and she's going ballistic for her potty break. Okay, she's back in the house and now that's the neighbor's dog. Oh, look. And I'm filming this when? On the night of Imbolc. Great. These are really pretty. I really like them. Can't wait to see how the deck works, how it resonates with my energy. But there you go. Oh, and there's that Phoenix we saw on the book, on the guidebook. So this just to give you, oh, isn't that pretty, a feel for the deck. I'm just trying to find, there we go, number one. I will set these aside because I've got a lot more to go through. I apologize for the barking dog. Unfortunately, nothing I can do about him. All right, let's do Alchemy of the Spirit next. This one will be easy to cut because it's all crinkly. Yeah, that poor dog. They leave him out in all types of weather. He's never in the house, and I think he's afraid and reactive because all he does is bark, and he barks at like everything and nothing. And it is really awful for him. I don't know why they got that there, but kind of makes me wonder if this deck was resealed for some reason. Oh my God, here's another one. It just does not. There we go. And I am out with lanterns looking for myself, Emily Dickinson. Here's the guidebook. Oh, nice. Very interesting. Kind of like a comic book style almost. Graphic art, comic book style to her art here. All right, so let's see some of the cards. Okay, and it has 63. Matte finish, much better quality of cardstock, although it's still slightly on the flimsy side. But at least you'd be able to shuffle these as long as you're careful. The stairs. Here's the kitty cat. The mountain. Another cat. Is that cat going to be on every card? Ah. I guess. Cool. Yeah, he's smiling. Oh, these are pretty. I really like them. Very different looking. They're similar in style to some of the decks published by Liminal 11. That comic book colorful style. Yeah, this is neat. I can't wait to really get into this one. Now, just because I bought 8 decks does not mean I'm going to start using all 8 at once. I believe you have to pretty much get to know a deck a little bit before you move on to the next one. When you do, when you place a large order like this, so that's what I'll do. I will work with one at a time, probably over like a 3-day period. It's usually what I do. Although I have not placed a huge order like this in, I don't know, when's the last time? It would have been the Llewellyn order, and it would have been, oh man, we lived in Corpus Christi back then. That was 21 years ago. This is the last time I placed such a big order. Okay, what's next? Let's do Weeds and Witches Oracle. And again, I'm just opening them to show you and show you just a few of the cards so you can get an idea of what the deck looks like. You can also go to US Games website, and they usually have anywhere from 6 to like 8 depictions on their site of the card images, so you can get a good idea of the overall look of a deck before you place your order, when you order direct from them. Of course, all of these are also available on Amazon. I will create my affiliate links and put them in the description below as an affiliate. When you order using my link, I get like anywhere from 1% to 3%. I'm totally transparent about that. And it is at no extra cost to you. Okay? And I would really appreciate it. It's a lovely way, benefits us both, and it helps to support my channel, and you get a cool deck. Let's see. Card backs are completely reversible. This card stock is, it's okay. It passes the mustard with me. Cuts the mustard, passes the mustard, I don't know. Whatever the saying is, it does it with the mustard. Listen to the wind. Ah, that's cool. Ooh. Ebb and flow. Oh, look at this. Between worlds. Tiny wonders. Oh, I think I'm really going to enjoy this one. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, it's already starting to talk to me. Oh, my goodness. I'll probably be working with this one first. Yeah. Oh, man. Look at these. So pretty. get back to number 1. Again, just giving you an idea of what each deck looks like. Now, you know I'm going to do the tarot deck last, right? You figured that one out already? Yeah, I mean like that. Okay. Oh, let's see what to do next. What to do next. I kind of want to save Stephanie's too, just because I love her art so much. Let's do the Soul's Journey Oracle. Okay, by Rasuli. Or Rasoli. Or Rasoli. I don't know, and I apologize should the creator of this deck ever stumble across my video. All right, here I am, freeing this deck, maybe. Okay. Oh, some plastic. Did not want to part ways. Just like with Blue Angel, there is a sheet of paper in here. All this serves is to protect the cover of the guidebook from getting buffs on it from rubbing up against the interior of the lid. That's why this is in there. And let's see. Oh, it would be on here. Yeah, it's Blue Angel. Okie dokie. So that is a Blue Angel deck. Interesting. Okay, this one is not shrink wrapped. We just have the paper band, which I appreciate very much. Ooh, Anointed with Love. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my. Attend to your spiritual needs. This cardstock is pretty sturdy. With a matte finish. Matte rose petal finish. They feel really nice. Very pretty. Ooh, I like that one. This looks like they're about to be abducted by a UFO. And maybe they are. Yeah, these are pretty. I'm not sure they're going to resonate with me though, but we'll see. We shall see when I get to know them. And the guidebook is fairly substantial. Oh, that's a pretty image. And they have tiny full color thumbnails. So that's good. Each card comes with a mantra, which is same as affirmation. Nice. All right. Let me just add this to my pile over here. Okay, let's do Mystic Sisters. Again, I'm looking for a bit of bunched up plastic so I don't scratch the box. For those of you who purchase tarot decks, what is your most recent purchase? Let me know in the comments below. I'm curious. You know, it doesn't have to be just tarot. It could be Oracle, could be Lenormand, could be Angel cards. Okay, come on. It's coming, it's coming. Ooh, isn't that pretty? Okay, the cards are shrink wrapped. Oh, I like the backs. Again, completely reversible. The guidebook is really tiny. Wow. Keywords. Okay, and then a little explanation of the character, the goddess, or the Greek hero. Depicted on the card. Ooh, they have Boston in this deck. Brigade, and of course, it's in bulk tonight. Huh, okay. Let's see what the images look like. Here is Amunet. Amunet, now that would be, sounds like an Egyptian deity. Do you know the ancient Egyptians had over 3,000 gods in their pantheon? Yeah, I mean, just, that's kind of excessive. Just kind of. So this one, Amunet, I've never heard of her. Okay, the cardstock. Oh, again, we're flimsy. So again, you would have to be really careful if you rifle shuffle this deck. It's glossy, as you can see, kind of a semi-gloss, kind of a heavy semi-gloss. A little bit slippery to the touch. We have Aphrodite. That's gorgeous. Really, really pretty. Artemis. Another pretty card. Awakening. So not all of these are going to be deities. Ooh, Boss. Oh, that's great. Look, a homage to the artist Klimt in the background here. Very cool, especially with an Egyptian deity. Oh, that just goes hand in hand. Oh, and then we have the bee goddess. The Beltane Reunion. Brigade again. Very popular series. Caradwin. Whoops. Cards are flying. Hang on, let me pick it up. I really don't like having cards on the floor. Okay. Oh, excuse me if you see me reaching on camera there and my hair getting in the way or something. Okay. Charms of Ishtar. Ah, she looks like a 1920s flapper, doesn't she? Interesting. Okay, so that's this deck. Really, really pretty. Hecate. Luna, the Luna moth goddess. Not lunar, but Luna. Madame Soleil. Mermaids. Very cool. I really like this one. Now moving on to the next. Don't want this video to be like 3 hours long. Down to our last two Oracle decks. Oh yes, I said I was going to do Stephanie Lau's deck last. Okay, this one is Maidens of the Wheel, and this is again by Tammy Wampler. I have not heard of Tammy Wampler, so I'm wondering if this is her very first deck. Last few years, I have not been buying as many decks as I have in the past, just because once you get a collection of nearly 300 decks, you kind of start telling yourself enough is enough. Plus, decks get kind of repetitive. You know, I will buy them if the artwork really strikes me. I no longer buy decks for the theme. Okay, this is probably going to be another Blue Angel because we get the protective sheet of paper in here. Yes. Blue Angel. Oh, wow. This is super glossy. Just the image on the back here. See how the glare from my ring light hits it, but doesn't hit the rest? The rest of this is matte. Hmm. 2024. Oh, goodness, that's pretty. A little bit on the Wheel of the Year, and then how to have a daily practice with your cards, and then the messages. Again, full color thumbnails. Really nice. I love that. Wish they were full page, but you know, you can't have everything. If you can't have full page, I definitely will settle for full color thumbnails. Cannot stand black and white thumbnails. Or cards with borders. And if you've noticed, most of these decks are borderless, which is really nice. Okay, again, rose petal finish. And it's a little bit sturdier, the cardstock. Backs are pretty boring, but okay. Fully reversible, obviously. And we get here alignment. Alanke. Must be the name of this deity. And then we have Community, Snow White, and Rose Red. Wow, okay. We get Courage, Birchia, or is that a T? It's a T. Birchta. Birchta? I don't know. Power, Antiope, Sovereignty, Queen Elizabeth I. Wow. Okay, this deck's going to be going all over the place. Kundalini. Oh, I love the amethyst crystals. These are pretty. I really like them. Aurora. Ooh, look at that. That's cool. Foretell, the Oracle. There's Brigitte again. She's just all over tonight. These are really neat. I think I'm going to enjoy getting to know this deck too. And there are, sorry I'm not telling you how many cards there are. There's 45 cards in this one. Oh, did I do that? Did I ding up the paper? Doesn't bother me one way or the other, really. I tend to take these out and use them as scrap paper. Just between you and me. That's what I do with that. All right. The Treekeepers Oracle, written by Angie Sullins, artwork by Stephanie Lau. Or Law. She probably pronounces it Law. But let's see. You will see, if you are unfamiliar with her artwork, just highly detailed it is. Okay, how's this work? Here we go. Oh, it comes with a little organza pouch. As legend and druids can tell you, there are places on the planet where the veil between worlds is thin, and the trees are guardians of these sacred spaces. Very true. I'm going to check my phone just to be sure it's still recording. Good. It is, because I'm paranoid now. I was recording a different video earlier today and it cut out on me in the middle of the video and I didn't know it. And I just was going on and on in the video for my art channel, The Positive Vibes Artist. And then when I went to check my phone, it was off. And the message said I didn't have enough storage to put that video on my phone. Oh my God. And it was an unboxing. I couldn't rebox everything, you know, for my art channels. Oh man, I was so upset. It says here on the back, sometimes a door is more than a door. Sometimes a tree is more than a tree. And sometimes you are more than you know, able to access the moreness shimmering on the other side of your circumstances. There is always more chances, more grace, more forgiveness, more perspectives, more magic than you have currently glimpsed. The tree keepers knew this truth. Now you will too. Oh, I like that. The cover is real stiff. Hopefully that's an indication that the cards are as well. This came out in 2023. Okay, I thought it was a new deck. Goes to show you I'm behind the times. Almost full-size color depictions, full color depictions of the cards. That's what I like to see. That's awesome. I also like that the meanings are short. You don't have so much to read through, so it allows your intuition to have freer reign than those oracle decks that go on for, you know, 2 or 3 pages. I mean, I don't mind those either because, you know, you want to know what the artist meant with all the different symbols on the card and stuff. You want to read that, but I also like to just let my intuition guide me. Oh, there's a poem in here. Gorgeous guidebook. I love it. Absolutely. Now, we get another shrink wrapped. Oh, isn't that pretty? I love that. I love the butterflies. God, that's so cool. Love this too. Okay, we've got gold gilding. I am not crazy about gold gilding because it comes off in minuscule crumbs that kind of get everywhere. Although lately they haven't been doing that, so I think maybe they've kind of perfected it to where we're not going to get it all over ourselves. But still, oftentimes it makes the cards stick together. So, what? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look. So what I do in cases like this, I just take the deck and I twist it on the diagonal just a little bit. Both directions. And I twist it. And then that should be enough. It's not really, but it's a start. Okay, there we go. Keeper of self-love. Oh, look, see all the detail? I mean, it's crazy. Now, of course, the originals are much larger than this, but still, it's a lot of work. There is the gorgeous card back. The cardstock. Yeah, I don't appreciate that at all. Oh my gosh. Well, I paid for these, so I can say it. That's pretty bad. And even if I didn't pay for it and I was going to review it because I love the art, I'd still say the cardstock is really weak. Okay, really weak. Keeper of Abundance, but the artwork is just incredible. And, you know, you don't have to use your oracle decks for just readings. You can use them as, you know, a focus for a meditation. You can use them for journaling. You know, you can use them in ritual work. So, you know, none of that requires shuffling. That's when they're going to, a deck this flimsy is going to get all dinged up, is when you shuffle it. So forewarned is forearmed. God, these are just stunning. Oh my, look at this one. Keeper of Trust. Keeper of Shift. Oh, that's really cool. I mean, Stephanie Law's work is, I could go just go on and on and on with praising her work. Artistic ingenuity. How do you say it? I'm having a senior moment. Great. I have to edit that out. A Keeper of Solitude. Keeper of Nurture. And so you get the idea, but gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And now we are going to crack open that tarot deck. I love the box for this. It's just so pretty. Did I just... Hang on. I was so busy looking at the artwork, I didn't realize I hadn't put the ribbon underneath the deck. You know, I live in a very humid environment. I live in Houston. It's on the Gulf Coast of Texas. So I really appreciate publishers when they put the ribbon in the box, because you can easily lift the cards that way. Because otherwise, on your shelf, if you are in a very humid environment, hot and humid like Houston is, those cards can swell. Believe it or not, they can swell inside the box and be really difficult to get out. I would know. I've had that happen many a time in the... How many years have we been here in Houston now? 21, 22 years. Oh, someone was nice and started it for me. Yay. And this is by Angie Sullins again. A book by Angie Sullins and artwork by Jenna Della Grottaglia. It's gorgeous. Of course, the box is purple, which is my favorite color. So I'm a little bit biased on the box, I guess. Getting those boxes open the very first time is a bit difficult, especially when you've had wrist surgery. Okay, let's see. You may not be able to see or touch them. You may have lost your memory of them altogether, but you do indeed have wings. They may be fluttering just under the surface of your skin, or folded deep in the realm of your psyche. They may be crumbled or torn, lying tattered in the well of despair, but they are as real as your breath and as necessary. Huh, that's lovely. And here we have a purple organza pouch. And here is the guidebook. Oh, it's substantial. And it's going to be all on glossy paper, I can tell by the weight. Yeah, well, semi-gloss, but still. And you get pretty much nearly a life-size depiction of the cards. Oh, pink gilding. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever had a deck with pink gilding. Or maybe it's a lavender. Coordinates. Okay. Hopefully they won't all be stuck together in one clump. I had a deck like that once, and I couldn't get the cards apart. I just couldn't. I had to contact the publisher, and I was like, hey, look, you know, this is a problem. And they were really good about it. They replaced it. I want to say, I think the publisher was Rockpool for that deck, and they were awesome. They told me to keep the one I had, and they just replaced it. But yeah, these are all clumpy together, and that's why I don't like gilded decks. Especially living here in Houston, because what happens is with the humidity, even if you go to separate them, even if you've been shuffling the deck, if you let it sit for a long time, they're going to clump all together again. So it's a little bit of a pain. But let's take a look here and compare the size of the illustration. I want to say it's life size. Yeah, it's just looks like an eighth, that the image in the book is an eighth of an inch shorter and thinner than the actual card. That's awesome. So basically, you know, life size. And you get a short meaning, no reversal meaning. Let's see what they do for the minors. Same thing, full size image with a brief interpretation, no reversal. These are really pretty. I can tell already I'm really going to like it. All right. Let's see here. We've got the Fool. There's the Magician. Card backs. Fully reversible. But again, oh my God. That's just, no. Oh. Seriously? Such gorgeous artwork, and you put it on something that's pretty much like 80-pound cardstock? Look at this. That's awful. Oh my God. Well, I'm glad I got it on sale. And I'm glad it's not my deck. If, oh man, if I were the creator, just no. Okay, I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut. The Empress. But yeah, the cardstock, you can't shuffle these. No. I wouldn't dare shuffle them. That's for the Emperor. Okay. Hierophant. The Lovers. And the gilding is sticking. I'm having to pull it apart with each card. That's gorgeous. Oh, I love the Hermit. Oh, look at the Hanged Man. Hanged One. This one is called Death, Temperance, the Devil, the Tower. Oh, why would put a moon on there? Okay. The Star, the Moon, which should have a moon on it. The Sun. Oh, this is beautiful. Judgment. And the World. Then we go into the Wands. Very Rider-Waite-Smith, so you could read this with any traditional tarot guidebook, because the imagery is very traditional, but again, presented in the artist's own style, which is really pretty. I just wish the cardstock was a little better. Like, I'm really going to be afraid to shuffle this deck. Definitely not a deck to use with clients for in-person readings. If you allow your clients to shuffle your deck, this is one they cannot shuffle, because most people don't know, you know, can't handle the cards for shuffling because they're so large, they're not used to it, and they'll ding up this deck like nobody's business. And I'm just going to do a quick flip through of the whole thing. Since I'm already up to the swords, why not? Oh, that's a departure in style. That doesn't even fit, but okay. Maybe they were tired that day. I don't know. Seven of Swords. Doesn't she look smug? Yeah, making off with what doesn't belong to her. Eight of Swords. And the 9. The gilding, it's starting to protrude slightly on the back of the card, like a very slight ridge. That's not good. Okay, we got the 10 of Swords. Yep, that one was good and stuck. The Page. And the Knight. The Stern Queen. And the King. And then we have the Ace of Cups. The 2. I'm sorry I do have to keep this at a slight slant, but if I don't, my ring light will create glare across the entire image. So you wouldn't be able to see it at all. 5 of Cups. And the 6. 7. Yeah, all these are clumped together. 8 of Cups. Oh, turn it over. The 9 of Cups. The 10. Page. The Knight. The Queen. Very pretty. The King. And now the final suit of Pentacles. Well, I hope that you've enjoyed this major unboxing of mine. If you have, please give the video a like, a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, I ask that you please consider subscribing. It's free. All you have to do is press 2 buttons, the subscribe, and then when the little bell comes out and does its dance, press on the bell. You'll be notified of each time I post. I do tend to post to my channel Mondays and Wednesdays. And I sure would appreciate the support. All that helps my channel so much. Also, if you drop a comment, that lets YouTube know people are interested enough to comment on this video and they'll show it to new people. And I would so much appreciate that, as I'm interested in growing my channel. This is cool. I like that. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles and the King. And that's it for When Women Had Wings Tarot deck. I do really like the backs. I just wish it wasn't gilded, and I really wish US Games had, or maybe it's the printer, who knows, had done a better job with the cardstock. But there we go. These are my 8 decks, my 8 deck haul from US Games. I really enjoyed cracking these decks open for y'all. I hope you all enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought. Which is your favorite? Are you going to go out and buy any of these? Let me know. And again, if you do, I will have the my Amazon affiliate links below. I get a very teeny tiny commission at no extra cost to you, and that helps to support my channel, and I deeply appreciate your support. So thanks a lot. This is Nefer Khepri of, well, just Nefer Khepri, the Cozy Intuitive Creative, wishing you all a blessed day ahead.